Okay, welcome back. Last time we took on the Nectarine City Pokemon Gym, and I unfortunately lost Amethyst, my Beautifly, but I did catch a Hypno that has now been added to the team. Other than that though, I think we are pretty much good to go. So pretty much the plan for today's episode is to make our way through the Pinwheel Forest and to Castelia City. So, also, Hypno got rid of Disable and learned Poison Gas. This leads to the Pinwheel Forest. If they manage to scuttle off into the forest, we might have some trouble. Okay, valid. Also, I did a couple more fights, and Empoleon also hit level 23. Also, I know I have a double battle coming up, so I'm going to lead with 2, I think. Okay, away we go. Well, you see, there are two ways out of the Pinwheel Forest. The road that goes straight, and the path that winds through the woods. I'll take the straight road after them. If they're not there, I'll block the exit. Would you please take the other way and check whether Team Plasma is hiding in there? You'll run into a lot of trainers, but it's basically a single path, so I'm sure you won't get lost. Come on, let's do this for Lenora's sake. Okay, so... Well, I have more than one Pokemon, so I have to fight these two. So, hopefully they don't have anything too threatening. They have a Watchog and a Chandelure. Okay. Chandelure is a bit of a threat, but I don't know if it'll have any, like, whatchamacallits. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to just put the Chandelure at... Actually, what? I'm gonna try to put both of them to sleep. You know what? That might be the play. And of course I missed. Okay, that was plus... Oh no. Okay, I think I need to switch Vigoroth out. Honestly, I think I might need to switch both out. I'm going to switch both out for my own safety, I think. Because, it broke the multi-scale, and and since it's shown Crunch, I don't really want to keep Hypno in on it. I know that Hypno has Filter, but that Watchog is also on +1, so I'm a little bit concerned. To be honest, if you told me at the start, if you told me 2.5 minutes ago when I first pressed the button to start recording, that I was going to be fighting both a Watchog and a Chandelure, and the thing I would be threatened by was the Watchog, I would tell you that you were lying to me. But, no, here we are. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure why it went for Flame Burst on... I don't know why it went for Flame Burst on my Empoleon and not my Bayleaf, but I'm glad that it did. And now I can safely switch back out to Vigoroth. Now, you may be wondering, but Branch, that only has normal type moves. It can't do anything to a Chandelure. To which I will tell you, that is a very good point. I didn't think about that. And I don't need to, because Bubble Beam took it out. But that could have been a very, very stupid play on my part. Honestly, maybe I should have taught... No, now that I have hindsight, I could have just taught it how to use Rock Tomb. But hey, hopefully we'll be okay. Hopefully we'll be okay, because honestly, as much as I don't think I'll need Encore March, I think having it right now could come in handy. But also at the same time, I definitely need to get a new move or two. Okay, so we have our first Plasma Grunt here. Let's lead with... Yeah, let's go with this. I'll save Hypno for later. Okay, so what do they have? You stubborn brat! When I improve you, you won't be able to chase us anymore. Okay, buddy, let's see what Pokemon you are going to throw at me, because that is a quite large statement you're making. Ain't no way bro said that and threw out an Alamomola. This man talked all that and threw out an Alamomola. How much is that going to hit for? Okay, with multi-scale, it hit for 6. So that might... You know what? I was going to say, without it, it'll hit for, you know, maybe the horrible, horrible damage of 12 damage. But also, I'm realizing, oh, yeah, right, Alamomola has a ton of HP. Like, it's one of those Pokemon that isn't exactly strong, but it just has... Like, it isn't strong, it isn't fast, it just has a mountain of HP. but it is an HP stat and basically nothing else. You know what, I'll yawn it. I'll use yawn so it'll go to sleep so I won't have to sit through double slap animations constantly. I mean, I say that, now that I've said that, they won't go for it. I did not want to click that. I want... I'll slack off. There we go. Now I can get back up to full health, and I can just continue scratching my way to victory. If Aqua Ring heals more than Scratch did, I'm going to be a bit annoyed. Okay, that did not heal, but Scratch did. However, for my own and everyone else's convenience, I'm just going to switch out and Magical Leaf this thing. Because realistically, I think that's absolutely the play. Okay, so it heals a little bit with the Aqua Ring, but that doesn't matter because Magical Leaf should probably just annihilate this thing. Okay, credit to it, it did survive, and it landed double slap. Okay, we're seeing this animation again. But they only had for one Pokemon, I think, right? Yeah, they only had the Alomomola. I mean, you know what, it does speak to a certain level of confidence. It does speak to a certain level of confidence to be that certain that you're going to win when your only Pokemon is an Alomomola. Okay, barely fits level 23. Very nice. On the plus side, Alomomola, since it has a ton of HP, does give a lot of EXP. Too bad, I haven't got anything. If you want to get it back, you're just going to have to look for my associates. Damn, you know he's serious because he's like, my associates. Like, not my friends, not my allies or anything. My associates. Okay, let's get my encounter, which will be... My inside Pinwheel Forest encounter is... a Golurk! Oh, okay. I can work with this. I think. I hope. What would Golurk even have at level 14? That's a good question. What would Golurk have at level 14? Well, let's find out. Click. Wow, it actually just worked. Okay, I guess Golurk wanted to come with. Okay, so that's the Automaton Pokemon added to the team. Honestly, Golurk could be a massive addition to the team. Quite, both figuratively and literally. Naive-natured, heat-proof. Okay. Defense. Oh, Shadow Punch. Shadow Punch could be huge, actually. Like, that's base 60, and it's, like, guaranteed to hit. I forgot to pick up the item. Okay, what else could I have had? Okay, I guess I was getting Golurk either way. But yeah, so now that I know I have Golurk, that is potentially really good, because I don't think I've ever used one in a playthrough before. Like, I think I've had Golurk on the team before, and then dropped it because it was kind of just taken forever to evolve. Okay, I could have had a Dugtrio. Honestly, I probably wouldn't have minded having a Dugtrio. Dugtrio is kind of cool. Okay, so we land Scratch. Honestly, even at the -1, we probably still just take it out with a second hit. And I should probably double check to see how much HP everyone else is on. Because, well, I have plenty more fights to come in this area, and I don't want to be running back constantly. Okay. What else could I have found? I could have found a Gulpin. Honestly, I haven't used a Swallow in years. It could be an interesting thing to use. Like, it's obviously not exactly a super powerful Pokemon, but it could have been an interesting one if nothing else. I'm gonna lead with Hypno for this one and just hope it isn't like a Spiritomb. Okay. My, could you be looking for something? Yeah. Your associate who has the Dragon Skull, have you seen them around? Any further in the forest? Sorry, why do you have a Rayquaza? Why do they have a Rayquaza? Hypnosis. Okay, it has Twister. That was a lot of damage. Okay. Let's do a new plan. Let's switch out. We'll go out to Vigoroth. Why did my sound effects go for it? I don't know if my headphones are going or if the sound effects just didn't play. I think my headphones are going, but hey, that's fine. Okay, I can yawn. And now for Rayquaza, I'll go to sleep next turn. I can slack off. Crunch! Okay, that did nothing. Wow. I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't be surprised that Rayquaza as Crunch did nothing. Like, bro has one tooth. Like, buddy, go see a dentist. Okay, that's me. I actually haven't watched the Dragon Dentist. Like, it's been on my watch list for years. I don't even know what it's actually about. I just saw it had the word dragon in it and thought, oh, that sounds interesting. Because I guess at heart I still just have the mental thing of, oh, dragons are cool. Which, to be fair, okay, we just took out a Rayquaza, let's go. I would have given so much EXP if it was just on one Pokemon. Sorry, I'm empty-handed. Do I look like the kind of girl to carry a heavy load? Better try somewhere else. You had a Rayquaza! Honestly, if I get to the end of here, and it's like, yeah, the last person has a Centret, a Spinarak, and a Sunkern. I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't planned on noting 3 Johto Pokemon there, but I guess I have now, so hey, here we are. Actually, what I should also do is, I don't have, since I'm playing this on the controller, I will, oh yeah, I could just do it that way, couldn't I? Okay, so I can now just find hidden items, because I have the dowsing machine. I can also dodge this Pokemon Ranger, because honestly, Pokemon Rangers can be a little bit scary sometimes. Normally, there's normally 3 Pokemon Rangers in here who have a Pansage, Panpour, and Pansear. Okay, I was stood on it and then had to, you know, double back. So now we got attacked by an Igglybuff. Honestly, the fact that an Igglybuff is trying to attack me is kind of funny in its own right, but hey, here we are. Okay. A Figgy Berry. What does that even do? You know what? Let's find out. Honestly, if you ask me what berries do, yeah, like, I could tell you what the basic ones do, but as soon as it's like, oh, it does this in a pinch, or like the ones that are only used for like making Pokeblocks or Poffins and stuff, then it kinda messes with me a lot. Like that and the ones that kind of mess with stats. Like those ones, I don't really. Those ones I'm not massively knowledgeable on. If you give me a test on like the super effective ones, I think I would be able to kind of shenanigans my way through it and guess. I'd say half. I think I could get half of them, but I'm not 100% certain on those. Okay, 10 out of 10, we are now safe from the wrath of this Seedart. Actually, while I was doing the training for Hypno, I went back to the daycare on Route 3, because there was a few new people there that I hadn't fought. One of those kids threw out a Palkia. Like, I'm not kidding, one of those kids threw out a level 12 Palkia, and I was momentarily concerned. Like, they just straight up threw out a Palkia. Okay, Tickle reduces physical attack and defense. Fortunately, I'm going for Confusion, so it doesn't make too much difference. When does Hypno get Psybeam? I know I won't get Psychic until, like, level... I know I won't get Psychic until, like, level 40 or something. But even if I could just get Psybeam, that would be kinda nice. I mean, you know what? If nothing else, we're gonna keep finding other Pokemon that I maybe could have caught in here. On the plus side, though, Golurk would be a very nice pickup. And if I add it to the team, I'll have a Pokemon from Gen 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's a fun little thing. Okay, I could have had a Drapion. Drapion is a really interesting one. I'm not telling the story again, because I've told it every single time a Drapion has turned up in basically every game. About just how it bamboozled me by not being Bug-type. Okay, so what does this trainer have? You know what, I'm going to tell the story again. Basically, the first time I played Pokemon Diamond, I had my team, I was confident. Sorry, I fought a trainer who had a Rayquaza, and now I'm fighting a Metapod. Swings and roundabouts of a randomizer, ladies and gentlemen, and others. Anyway, so I was very confident, because like, oh, he's a Bug-type trainer, what's he gonna do? And then he threw a Drapion, and I hadn't seen one before, so I kind of just assumed, oh, well, it's a bug. I'll just hit it with a fire move. No, it wasn't. It's Poison Dark. It's Poison Dark, and I didn't know that, but hey, here we are. Okay, that's a bit further along. Oh, that must be on the other side. Because I know I have to climb up that fallen log, and I know that that's another trainer there. Let's fight them anyway, why not? Why not? I say that, I should be a little bit careful and wary, because level 25 is my level cap, and if I go over that before I get to the gym leader in the next gym, then things could be a little bit bad. But hey, I do still have a little bit of room to work with currently. Okay, Fake Tears is, yeah, it's basically Special Screech. So I'm going to switch out. Actually, no, I feel like I can probably still take a Confusion or whatever it can throw at me. Never mind, we got the Flinch, so I don't need to worry about it. And another Headbutt after. Okay, Embargo, I can't use items in battle anyway. So I can't, you know, I can't just drop a potion on this thing regardless. 10 out of 10, we take out the Gothorita. And Hypno is now tied with Empoleon as my highest level Pokemon. That is a strange combination of words I wasn't expecting to say, but hey, here we are. Okay, a Pecha Berry. I ain't gonna complain about a free poison heal. And I'll be honest, I don't know why I tried to path all the way around. I was probably gonna go through the same amount of grass tiles regardless, so I don't know why I started pathing that way. Anyway. And I am actually just getting jumped every 2 steps here. Okay, a Kyurem. Now that I think that, I don't think I've ever used a Kyurem. Like, I know I've caught a Cherubi. I know I've caught Cherubi in the past. I know that I've leveled a Cherubi up to get a Kyurem. I don't think I've ever used a Kyurem on a team of them. Okay, I'm going to switch, and hopefully there's no ghost type here. So you made it this far. I'll hold you here so my friends can get away. Honestly, whatchamacallit, altruism Team Plasma member. Okay. Okay, so that's an Aron, so I'm going to be switching out immediately because I don't want to be sat here all day having a scratch fight with this thing. I'm going to switch to Empoleon and just Bubble Beam my way to victory. Okay. Oh, also, I don't know... Actually, I'll mention it after I finish this fight, because I'm going to have to read their dialogue. Okay, in just a second anyway. I don't need to worry about Sturdy here. To be honest, I was working on that logic because it would normally have Sturdy. Yep, I'm here to buy time. And if you don't step lively, we're going to get away. Okay, so... I think I mentioned it in the previous episode, but I'm going to mention it again just in case. Basically, I had a slight issue. Well, pretty much, I recorded the first 2 episodes of this series, and then I'd been recording a separate narration thing for Branch Talks About, and I turned off one of the audio tracks. Yeah, I ended up just so the first 2 episodes were ended up being recorded as just the gameplay, and then I had to shenanigans my way around it and try to just narrate over the episode while watching it back, knowing what was going to happen. So episode 1 and 2 are a little bit janky in that regard, but you know, I thought it would be best to be, you know, noting that. Also, this is why Encore is annoying. Like, it went for Astonish, it couldn't do anything, and now I've encored them into it, and they actually cannot do anything to stop me. Like, straight up, they can't do anything. And now they're on such low health, it won't make any difference. Yep, so, yep, that's Encore shenanigans. We hate to see them. And honestly, it's part of why I don't like using Encore shenanigans. But when they work, you know? Okay. So, I know that this is a TM over here, but I don't know what TM it is. I think... I want to say in the base game, I think it's Grass Knot. I think it's Grass Knot. Like, I know it's one of those, like, kind of early gamer moves that it's... You know, it could be useful, but it's not super amazing. But obviously TMs are randomized here, so it could be anything. I could find a Duart. I mean, I already have a water starter, so hey, I'm not too sad about missing out on a Duart, although I do quite like Samurott. If I'm being totally honest, I'm still trying to decide with myself. Okay, a Mareep. I would have loved to have gotten a Mareep. I am still trying to discuss with myself which starter I should get in Legends Arceus, because I haven't played it yet. I own the game now, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet. So I don't know if I'm going to start with Cyndaquil, Rowlet, or, whatchamacallit? Cyndaquil, Rowlet, or Oshawott. Okay, TM24, that's Thunderbolt normally. Okay, so Shadow Sneak. That's basically just Ghost Quick Attack. Okay, that's kinda nasty. That could come in huge. I'll just keep a hold of it for now, but that could be amazing at a later time. So pretty much anything that I would be able to teach Thunderbolt and now learn Shadow Sneak. So pretty much that gives me a lot of coverage for a good few potential threats. Also, I need Surf, I think, to get to there, so I will have to come back for that later. But now we are at the end of the forest. And yeah, let's just go with this and see how it goes. A pursuer? Ha! A kid like you beat some of us? That can't be helped, but I'll take you on now. Okay, Team Plasma's last hope in this forest. What do you have? Okay, free Pokemon. Okay, I would, you know, say something about their lead being a Zigzagoon. But the last time I fought a Linoon in the last episode, and it kinda messed me up. So, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything bad about Zigzagoon for a good while. Okay, a Macho. I have multi-scale. I've multi-scaled 6 levels on this thing. I don't think it can stop me. Okay. This goes for Leah, so I'm on -1. Encore shenanigans. I hate that I can just do that. I really hate that I can just do that. But also at the same time, if I have to get rid of one of my moves, it will be Encore. Yawn being able to put things to sleep is too helpful, and Slack Off being healing is always going to be essential. It will take either a horrible misclick or something absolutely amazing to get me to switch and leave. To get me to switch and get rid of Slack Off. Okay, this thing has next to nothing left, but I'm still not gonna risk switching out to Golurk for the kill, because honestly, yeah, Golurk kinda, it's still 3 levels under this thing, but I know it's a Bellsprout, but still. And with that, the Pinwheel Forest arc is over, and I am going to have to return to the sea just for a minute. Okay, so, now we're done here. Fine, take your stupid skull. Okay, so that is a Dragonite skull reacquired. Fantastic. So the dream our king had, the dream we had, won't come true. How are you holding up, fellow subject of our king? Gorm of the 7 Sages, I'm mortified that this skull, which we went to so much trouble to obtain, was stolen from us so easily. It's not important. We can afford to abandon the dragon skull. According to the results of our research, this is not the legendary Pokemon for which Team Plasma is looking. It is completely unrelated. But we will not allow anyone to disrupt our plans and get away with it. We'll fix it so that you never interfere with us again. Oh, sweet! The Pokemon are getting all worked up, so here I come, and what do I spy with my little eye? This important-looking guy! You here to help your friends who I defeated? The others didn't have anything. Who are you supposed to be? Is this guy the big boss? I'm one of the 7 sages of Team Plasma. Getsus, another of the 7 sages, will liberate Pokemon with words alone. The remainder of the 7 sages have ordered their compatriots to take Pokemon with full force. But the odds are a little against us now. To you, the bug user Berg, and the normal Pokemon user Lenora, I say, know your enemies, know yourself, and you need not fear the result of 100 battles. This time, we shall retreat quietly. To secure the liberation of Pokemon, we will steal Pokemon from trainers. Even though you are gym leaders, we will not tolerate any further obstruction from you. In any case, we'll settle this someday. I hope you are looking forward to that time as much as I. Bro's name is Gorb. They're a speedy bunch. What are you planning to do, Uber? Are you going to chase them? Well, we got back the stolen skull, and if we corner them, there's no telling what they might do. I think I'll be heading back. Well I'll be waiting for your challenge at the Castelia gym. Yes, indeed. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Okay, later, Berg. You're holding the dragon skull you worked so hard to get back, right? Okay, here's the skull. Thank you so much. With a kind trainer like you taking care of them, the Pokemon with you must be happy. But, here's a token of my gratitude. Please use it carefully. Okay, cool, a moonstone. If I need it, I have one now. This is a moonstone. Some Pokemon evolve when you use this item. Now I must take the dragon skull back to the museum. See ya. Take care of yourself. I mean, I am heading back to the city as well, because now that we've finished this, I can resurrect those fossils. I say fossils. I currently only have one in my inventory, but... Okay, I'm going to try to dodge... You know, I'm not going to bother, because I know I have to fight the other kid, so... You know what? I might as well. I might as well just fight all these people and get it over and done with. And then make my way... Sorry, I'm just trying to, like... I'm trying to figure out my timings for this. Yeah, I think that's how I'll approach the rest of this episode. Like, I'll actually look around Castelia City in the next episode, but I might get my Route 4 encounter at the end of this one. But I don't know, that is something for me to find out in the next few minutes. If not, I don't know. Either way, this Wurmple is causing a little bit of a problem. Although, to be fair, that is entirely on me, because I, was still asleep at the start of this fight. So, sorry, you threw out a Wurmple and then sent out God. Okay. Okay, Graham, I see you. I see how it is. I am going to slack off, because I don't know what Arceus will have. Okay, so... It has cosmic power. Okay. It has cosmic power. Great. So now it's on +1. I should have done it the other way around. I should have encored it into gravity. Okay, so it's now shown gravity, cosmic power, natural gift. I kind of just want to leave... I'm not going to use Encore because I want to see what its last move is. Does it have a 4th move? It's level 18. It should have something, right? Even if it's just, like, Tackle. Although, to be fair, I can't imagine... Okay, that's Punishment. Okay, that's doing nothing. That's doing nothing because I haven't changed my stats at all. And Punishment does more damage the more stat changes you have, I think. And on top of that, I think it only has, like, 5 PP. So I'm not in any danger from this, and... Okay, 10 out of 10. God defeated. Okay, so... And the last Pokemon is a Numel. And Numel, I know, is not a problem, partially because... Well, 1, I'm just a higher level than it, and 2, from what I encountered earlier, I know that it can, or does, have Truant. Like, I know that one of its abilities is Truant. Obviously, I didn't leave it on the field long enough to find out if that one did, but I don't know if it has 1 or 2 abilities. I want to say it has 2, but I'm not 100% certain. Like, I know that normally it only has Oblivious. Okay, this kid has a Tangela. Actually, that could be kind of scary. Tangela is not bad. Tangela is actually pretty good, in fact. On the plus side, since this is getting very close to my level cap, since I'm getting close to my level cap for this, is I can pretty much just guarantee its safety. Although at the same time, actually, I must get Slash at a somewhat close level, right? Like, there's no way that I get until, like... Yeah, I must get Slash before I become Slacking, right? There's no way I would get to Slacking and not have access to Slash yet. Honestly, I just want to move... I just want a stab move with more than 40 base power. And I... Actually, where is Strength in this game? Wait. Whoa, wait. I think Strength might be available soon. Which could be huge. Like, I think Strength is available just outside of Castelia City. So I could go and get that, and that could be a massive power boost. That might be the play. Oh, also, I will be arriving in Castelia City very soon. So, name check. If anyone has any suggestions for names for my Pokemon, please go ahead and tell me. Only because I am garbage with names, as I've already established in basically every other Pokemon game I've ever played. Yeah, I'm terrible at naming things, so yeah, that's the plan. You know what? What I might do is I'm gonna go and drop off this Golurk. Drop off Golurk. Go revive the fossils and then end off the episode. What? Did I click move items? I think I must have clicked move items, which would explain why. Yeah, I clicked move items, which is why Amethyst was grayed out. I was concerned there for a minute. Like, did I do something wrong? What happened? Okay, so now that I have that, I can go and buy the Helix fossil. Okay, so we can pick up one of these, and now I have 2 fossils to revive. So let's quickly go and revive these, then I'll end off the episode. And next time, we'll be heading our way over to Castelia City. Okay, so, first up, we have the Cover fossil. Normally, this would be a Turtuga. It would become Caracosta. It is a Typhlosion! Okay, I'm kinda happy about that. And the other one, the Helix fossil, normally this would be Omanite. This is an Emboar. Okay. Honestly, the fact that I got 2... Not the fact that I just got 2 fire types. The fact that I got 2 fire starters is kind of ridiculous to me. Okay. So let's have a quick look-see at these before I end off today's episode. Have I healed? I did indeed. Okay, so, Typhlosion. Serious nature, that's balanced. Stench, may cause target to flinch. Okay, it's fast, already has Flame Wheel and Ember, and Quick Attack. That's kinda good. And Relaxed Emboar, so it has higher defense, but it's slower than usual. With Pressure. Okay, Pressure Emboar. Interesting. Actually, I will put Arm Thrust into that one. That's the second one. That's one that's, like, directly below. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these just in the PC for now, I think. I'll put these in the PC for now, and I might use one at a later time. Honestly, okay, I'm just going to mention this right now. If I find a Totodile or any of its evolutions, Typhlosion is immediately on the team. And Empoleon is immediately switched out. Just because having all 3 Johto starters would be super cool. Okay, so I'm going to save and end off today's episode here. Next time, I will be making my way into Castelia City and doing stuff in and around the city. So yeah, as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time as we make our way into Castelia City. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.